Grand Ballroom hosting te annual open voor de future Karate Gala glitterijtelijke Akarevallei. Constructed triang. Kristalgandeliers kase warm light across police uit marble floors wille hundreds of guests from los. Angeles, most influential circles minglet beneath banners celebrating philanthropy, innovation, and the promise of compassion in the fashion world. It was the kind of event that symbolized everything hopeful and ambitious about the industry. Surrounding the bold and the beautiful, an evening meant to unite designers, investors, journalists, and philanthropists in their own purpose, rising support for the initiative that had grown into a defining project of hope life. The star at the center of the ballroom had been decorated with elegant minimalism. With the flowers and soft blue lighting reflecting the brand's message of optimism and renewal. The logo of the Hope for the Future Foundation shimmered behind the podium weer een open oogstoot. Her posture graceful eye confident as she addressed the gathered crowd. Her voice carried across the room with calm conviction as she spoke about the vision that had driven her work for years, empowering communities, investing in creativity, and proving that fashion cult represents something more meaningful than mere glamour. Ever hy word gesproke reflected the compassion that had made her beloof het not only in the business world but also among those who believe it in the cause she championed. She described the foundation's new initiatives. The programs designed to help young designers from disadvantaged backgrounds, and the partnerships that will expand the projects reach by on Los Angeles. Wat ging from the front of the audience weer het toepeelple bose prede in dat moment felt almost overwhelming. Broke Logan Forrester stoot beside Rutger Forrester. Both of them gazing toward the stars with unmistakable admiration. Broke's is soon with quite emotion as she listened to hope speak. The maternal prede inside her impossible to hide. For haar saad wat het her daughter navigate jaartbreak, rivalry, and personal struggle will refusing to abandon her belief in kindness. Tonight, Hope was not simply a young designer trying to prove herself. She was a leader inspiring an entire room filled with powerful people. Rutger felt the same admiration in his own way. Throughout their family history was complicated. He had grown to respect the strength Hope carried within her. The success of Hope for the future represented something deeply meaningful not only to Hope but to the legacy of Forrester Creations. A reminder that creativity and compassion can coexist within the world of fashion. When Hope finished her speech, the room erupted into applause. Cameras flashed, donors raised their glasses in celebration, and the atmosphere felt almost electric with optimism. As Hope stepped down from the podium, Liam Spencer approached her with a smile that reflected both pride and love. Liam had stood quietly near the edge of the stars throughout the presentation. His gas rarely laughing Hope as she spoke. No, standing beside her, he took her hand and spoke with a sincerity that made it to a nearby pause to listen. He told her how proud he was of everything she had accomplished. He spoke about the courage it had taken to build the foundation from an idea into a powerful movement capable of gaining face. Most of all, he told her that the compassion she carried inside her had always been the thing that made her extraordinary. Hope luiked softly, toog het by his words. For a moment, the entire room met rapid and warmed. The complicated histories between the Logans, Forresters, and Spencers felt distant, replaced by the shared celebration of something positive and hopeful. But the evening speech was about to shatter. At the far end of the ballroom, the entrance doors opened quickly. Few people noticed it at first. A woman stepped inside with deliberate calm, her posture confident, her expression almost serene despite the murmurs that slowly began to ripple throughout the crowd. It was Shyla Carter. The name alone carried enough history to send a chill throughout the room. Shyla had long been associated with chaos, manipulation, and then within the complicated network of relationships surrounding the Forrester family. Her sudden appearance at zich op public event veldelijke te arrival of als stormcloud aan oorterwisse. Perfect evening, geestere net onder bij onder, whispers-spreiding trek de ballroom as speelplayer recogniseert her. Hopen het die set te gaan in te kroop first. The joyful atmosphere had shifted into something tense and uncertain. The kind of selling that forms been people sense something deeply wrong. Tien Shesai Sryla walking toward the stars. Broekes expression gaan niet instantly. Ayahs of painful history served back into her memory as she recognized the women approaching her. Daughter, every instinct inside her scream met that nothing good could come from Sryla Carter's presence. Rutgers posture stiffened as well. Je move fetslid lie closer to hope. Instinctively placing himself between her and the approaching figure. But Sryla did not appear aggressive. She looked almost calm, when she reacted the center of the ballroom. She stopped and surveyed the crowd with an expression that held something strangely theatrical. The quiet murmurs among the guests faded into silence as everyone waited for her to explain why she had come, teen Sryla spoke. Her voice was steady, almost measured. Uit the words she delivered shattered the evening like a thunderclap. She announced that she had come to reveal the truth. And that truth, she declared, was that hope Logan was not Broekes daughter. Sryla klaar met dat hope was her own biological child. For a moment, the ballroom seemed to freeze intime. Hope stared at her in disbelief, certain she must have misunderstood. The idea felt so absurd, so impossible, that her mind refused to process it. Broeke reacted instantly. Her voice rose with raw desperation as she shouted that Sryla was lying. That this was another manipulative stunt destined to cause chaos. She demanded that security remove Sryla immediately. But Sryla remained perfectly composite. She calmly reacted into her bag and produced a folder containing medical documents. The test results. She explained that she had recently incorporated the truth about a decades-old hospital incident involving a newborn baby switch. According to the evidence she now possessed, the infant Broeke believed to be her daughter had actually been born to Sryla. And the child Sryla had lost al toe sy eiers agwaad graan op te bekome hope Logan. The room erupted into shocked murmurs as Sryla described alle good events in gelling detail. She claimed that confession in the hospital nursery had allowed the babies to be sweet shortly after birth, a mistake that had remained hidden for decades. But according to Sryla, the truth had finally surfaced through modern genetic testing. Hope felt the world around her begin to the floor beneath her seemed instable, as if the entire foundation of her life had suddenly collapsed. Every memory of her dood, every moment she had shared with Broeke, now felt uncertain. If what Sryla said was true, then everything she believed about her identity was a lie. Her ear is filled with tears as she struggled to breathe. Across the room, Broeke looked as though she might shatter entirely. Her voice broke with grief and fury as she continued denying the accusation, insisting that Sryla's claim was nothing more than a cruel fabrication. Rutgers dood beside her, is aanshock evident as it tried to understand the implications of the documents Sryla had presented. Liam remained frozen near hope, his mind trying to comprehend what he had just heard. If Sryla's claim were true, it will rewrite the history of the Logan family completely. But Logan could not compete with the emotional devastation unfolding before it him. Hope's expression had gone niet completely. The warmth and confidence that had verleid her earlier speeg weer gewone. In der place remained only a hollow emptiness. The look of someone bose entire sense of identity had been repeated away in a single moment. She stepped back slowly, her gaze drifting between Broeke and Sryla as though searching for some anchor of certainty that no longer existed. Neither woman could provide it. The room remained silent as the truth, or the possibility of it, settled over every 100%. Finally, unable to bear the weight of the moment any longer, hope it er net and ran. Haar voetstaps goed de ballroom as reflect the celebration dat had ons representeerde. Proudest archivement of haar liefde. Tie haarsplered haar vision as she beset the croft and disappeared into the night outside. Behind her, broke collapsed into Rutgers arms. De vaststaat by de accusation dat triatenet to erase de bond shared with her daughter voor. Decades, Liam remained standing in Stenet's links, struggling to determine whether the world yet he understood that he has been rewritten forever. And standing alone in the center of the ballroom, surrounded by whispers and Stenet expressions, Syla Carter Alouette herself al slow, Meester hoe smile. It was not the smile of Simeone who had some blade told the treat. It was the smile of Simeone who had eerst set aan entire families wereld onverre. And intended to wat gebeuren. De persconferensroom at Logan Creations headquarters wat never been te skrob dit. Loves of reporters, camera crews, bloggers, and industry analysts verleid every siat. Their voices blending into a restless mirror that goed of the police red walls. Microphone is net the long table at the front of the room. Beharing the logo of a major media network jager to capture the statement that Cathy Logan Spencer was about to deliver. For days, speculation had spread through Los Angeles like a wildfire after remorse surface accusing her company of infringing on designs associated with Forrester Creations. The scandal had escalated rapidly, drawing in powerful names from across the fashion industry and setting the stars for what many expected to be a dramatic defense from Cathy herself. Journalists whispered theories among themselves as well as distinct their cameras. Some expected Cathy to deny the accusations but carefully prepared legal aanjagen. Others believed that she might attempt to settle the conflict publicly in order to avoid a devastating corporate war with the Forrester Empire. Either way, the tension in the room was unmistakable. The Logan name had long been intertwined with the Forrester's complicated relationships, love affairs, and bitter rivalries. Whatever Cathy rival het to die wilt inevitably shape the next chapter of that story. When the doors finally opened, the mirror in the room fell instantly silent. Cathy stepped inside with calm composure, her posture upright, her expression controlled. The flashes of cameras erupted immediately, momentarily filling the room with bursts of white light. To the reporters watching her approach the podium, she looked confident, even serene. Hy het dus ook nie wel might of recogniseerd so meteen dieper beneath the surface. An intensity in her eyes that suggested the announcement she was about to make will not be limited to a simple explanation about fashion designs. She paused briefly behind the podium, allowing the photographers to capture their images. Then she looked out across the sea of reporters, talking in the anticipation written across their faces. For a moment, the only sound in the room was the phantom of recording equipment and the distant traffic of Los Angeles beyond the windows. When Cathy finally spoke, her voice carried with steady clarity. She began by acknowledging the controversy surrounding Logan Creations. She spoke about the accusations, the speculation, and the weeks of intense scrutiny that had placed both her company and her personal integrity under a microscope. Her words were measured and professional. The tone of a leader who understood the gravity of the situation. But then, almost imperceptibly, the direction of her statement shifted. Cathy paused, her expression softening slightly as though preparing herself for something far more personal than a corporate announcement. She told the reporters that while the fashion controversy had captured the public's attention, it was not the most important development in her life. A ripple of confusion spread through the room. Then she delivered the revelation that will send shockwaves across Los Angeles. Cathy Logan announced that she had secretly married Torne Forrester. For several seconds, the press room fell into Stenet's silence. Cameras stopped flashing. Reporters stared at one another as they considered the idea correctly. The idea seemed almost impossible. Torne Forrester was not simply another designer within the fashion world. He was a member of the Frey family whose company now stood at the center of the copyright scandal. Teen de Roem erpt dit. Voikies uit textions from Every Direction as journalists scrambled to protest the implications of the announcement, so met die man dit confirmation. Others asked when the wedding had taken place and we it had been kept secret. Cathy remained calm despite the chaos unfolding around her. She explained that the marriage had been private, a deeply personal decision made away from the spotlight that had so often complicated their lives. She described the bond she had developed with Torne over time, a relationship built not on rivalry but on shared respect and understanding. But the most dramatic revelation was still waiting. Cathy raised her hand slightly, signaling for the reporters to quit down. Gradually the noise subsided enough for her to continue speaking. She revealed that Torne wilt not simply remain her husband in a personal sense. He wilt also become the new co-director of Logan Creations. The announcement struck the room with even greater force in the revelation of their marriage. The implications were immediate and enormous. A member of the Forrester dynasty wilde nou behelping lead a company position het as a direct competitor to Forrester Creations. The fashion world had just been turning upside down. Within minutes, the news began spreading by on the press conference room. Journalists received to viele breaking reports. Social media platforms erupted with speculation, and the entire city seemed to buzz with the same action. Wat wil dis mee aan voor de future of de industrie? In de offices of Spencer publications, de reaction was far less restrained. Inside his private office, while Spencer stood frozen in front of a television screen broadcasting the press conference live. For a moment, he simply stared at Cathy's image on the screen as if refusing to believe what he had just heard. Teen his expression darkened. The glass tumbler in his hand shattered against the wall with a violent crash as he hurled it. Across the room, papers flew from his desk as he swept them acid in a surge of anger that left the office looking like the aftermath of a storm. To Bell, the announcement felt like the deepest betrayal imaginable. Cathy had ons been his wife, the mother of his child, a woman who had shared years of complicated love and heartbreak with him. Even after their marriage ended, he had believed that a certain loyalty remained between them. Nor she had alienated herself with a Forrester. Not only that, she had chosen Torne, a man Bell had long considered a rival in both business and personal matters. Bell pag het de office like a caged animal, is vierig growing with every passing second. The idea that Cathy and Torne might build a company capable of gallening both Spencer Publications and Forrester Creations felt like an insult you could not ignore. Is jou dit net as je made a silent promise? Je wilt not alle team to succeed. If Cathy believed it she could walk away from him and create a new empire with Torne Forrester. She had underestimated just over it lesbel Spencer could become when beset too far. Across town, the reaction within the Logan family unfolded very differently. In her living room, broke Logan Forrester wat het de pressconference reply on television with a growing sense of disbelief. When Cathy announced her marriage, broke sang slowly into the nearest fire as took the strength that suddenly drawn it from her body. For broke, the revelation carried layers of emotional conflict that voed her skuldverlei understand. Cathy was not just a business rival, she was her sister. The two of them had survived countless gallinges toegeter over the years. Romantic heartbreak, family conflict, and the endless complications of life within Los Angeles, most powerful social circles. Throughout it all, Broke had always believed that their bond would ultimately endure. But this decision felt different. By marrying Torne and aligning Logan Creations directly against Forrester Creations, Cathy had effectively chosen op pad that wild place her in direct opposition to the family Broke. Had spent years building her life with. Broke felt a wave of sorrow was over her. The rivalry between the Logan and Forrester families had always been complicated. Hy het at rare felt dispersonal. Nooit de Linus weer een bijngedraven en al weet dat triatenet to de wede te beoplis geloof het most. Tijdens de net to de inevitable confrontations dat lei aanjat. Because if Logan creations te lei intended to galinge Forrester creations betorne as its. Good director, the Fashion wereld was about to witness a battle inlijke aanuiting het had sien bevore. And at the center of that battle will stand two sisters who had ons been inseparable. Me en Wille, in his own office, Rutge Forrester reekie vet de nieuws met offerij different reaction. When the report reageert hem, Rutge lee net pak sloeblij in his fire. His expression unreadable as he absorbed the implications of Cathy's announcement. Inlijke broke, Rutge dit not up haar socket for long. Instead, a quick determination settled across his features. He understood the significance of Thorne's decision better than most. The brother had spent their lives navigating the complexities of family loyalty and professional ambition. If Thorne had chosen to join Logan Creations, it meant he had already accepted the consequences of standing against the company their father had built. Gestoot and walked toward the window overlooking the city. Los Angeles street uit before him, a skyline filled with opportunities and rivalries that had shaped the careers of countless designers and entrepreneurs. The arrival of Logan Creations as a fully realized competitor wild gange everything. But Rutge Forrester had never been afraid of a galinge. Yetere net back toward his desk, his expression firm but resolve. If Cathy and Thorne believe vertical triatend de dominance of Forrester Creations. Die wilt so in discover eerst hoe vierseelheid de Forrester family defended its legacy. And as the sin began to set over Los Angeles, the city's fashion world bright itself for the storm that was about to erupt. The alliances that had definite the past were shifting. The rivalries that had simmered for years were about to ignite into open conflict. And swim weer between ambition, love, betrayal, and loyalty, the families of Logan, Forrester, and Spencer were preparing for a war that will dress up at their future forever.